Okay, what is up, YouTube watchers? And here again, the next installment of visiting a cemetery after midnight for some weird reason. Before I sit here and enjoy some hamburger helper and some cornbread and some sweet tea, we have Pine Ridge is the next one. And Pine Ridge is right here. You can kind of see it right there. Looks like a church. I'm gonna guess that's a church right there. That's the cemetery. It's definitely not a family cemetery on private land from what I can tell. That looks like a church. Right here looks like a house. So I don't know if that house is with the church or not. Maybe I could sneak up there and be able to get into the cemetery without bothering them, because I don't know, especially around here. Around here, it is, well, first of all, it's suspect to be going anywhere at 1 or 2 or 3 in the AM, even visiting cemeteries. So I'm sure if someone's seen me, they would probably come out and confront me and be like, hey, you know, what the F are you doing at 12, 1, 2 in the morning out here? Or they would more than likely just call the police, and a policeman would roll up and question me. But, you know, I'm pretty sure I could get out of it. But that is the next one that we're going to visit. Don't really look like anything special. The last one I went to, the Oats, that was pretty cool. But we will see what this one is like. Alright guys, we are once again heading off to this next cemetery. These videos are feeling like a broken record. I just keep saying the same thing over and over again. I gotta get on Highway 7, go the same direction, get on County Road 3079. I'll have to check maps again because it's either 3179 or 3079. I can't remember. And then when I get on that road, I turn left onto it. I think I turn a left on that county road to County Road 3000. I don't know. I have to look at maps again. But anyway, that's where we are headed to now. I don't really pay much attention to the news or anything, but I've seen on YouTube sometimes that there's a suggestions list where it shows me like world news or US news. And I watched a video of, it was dash cam footage of a Portland man that basically ran through the barricades of a whatever it's called, a convention or whatever they have in the streets. There's like something going on in the streets. People were walking around, stuff was there. And it's video footage, well, it's dash cam footage actually of him. He's, I guess, on the freeway. He gets a phone call from a lady, his wife, his girlfriend, who knows. He gets pissy and starts flicking off people and then just running. Basically, if you've played GTA, Grand Theft Auto, and you've acted wacky in that game, there you go. That's what the video basically looked like. It's Portland man, like, blasts through parade barricades, I think is what it's called. And it's the whole dash cam footage, like, facing him. And he acts so chill in it. Like, obviously he's mad and stuff. I guess he had a psychotic break, because there's nobody in my mind would do that unless they have a psychotic break. But it was just interesting to see from that view. And then in Maine, there was another mass shooting. Haven't seen one of those happen in a while, or at least I haven't seen anyone in a while. And the inner conspiracy theorist comes out at me, like, these mass shootings only happen when something's trying to be covered up. Or like school shootings. School shootings were real big, happened a lot. And I don't mean to talk, I'm not trying to talk good about it, but I'm just saying it's sad. But it's like all of it, you know, like a while back we've had one school shooting after another, and then they just stopped. Like none. I haven't heard of any, and that may be just me, like, because all I have is YouTube. But usually on YouTube, on that world or US news suggestions, if it's some type of major US news or like breaking news, it's on there. Like this mass shooting, there was like a dozen videos about it. you know, when it happened. They've already got the suspect. We already know his name. We already know where he lives, what toothpaste he uses, everything. You know, social media and technology is amazing these days. You can capture these people. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut to the county road when I get there. I'll have to see where it is. If I remember correctly, on Highway 7, there was a sign that said Pine Ridge Cemetery. So, you know, I'll turn the camera back on when we get there. Okay, so I turned on County Road 3000 again. It was 3000. And this is, if you remember the previous video where I went and tried to find the Burrow family cemetery, I think is what it was called. It was right up here where I took this road up here. Right there, that's where I turned in now to look for the Burrow family cemetery. And if you notice, there aren't any no trespassing signs right there, which leads me to believe maybe I should search on my way back, go back to that area and search on my way back to see if I can find it, walk out, because it looked like it was a cut pasture, like not tall grass. So maybe I could walk out there a little ways, since it's a clean pasture, and just see if I can find something, because it could be like a historic type thing where they have to keep it, you know, the cemetery clean and stuff. But, you know, maybe that'll be a recap on that pasture. But I'm on 3000 now. And there was another road I took that was 31 something, but I turned sooner on 3000 because this is where the sign was. And if you look on maps, 3000, it's right off of 3000. It's just way the heck down here. Apparently, I just follow this road for quite a ways. And I will restart the video a little bit later, although I like to get these cool dirt road shots right here where you're in the woods, but to me this is kind of boring right here. Like, it may be kind of interesting to watch me driving down a dirt road. I kind of like watching other people, but to me it's just boring footage. There's nothing going on, and I should have my high beams on, but there's nothing going on. It's just a road in the woods. I mean, what do you think's gonna happen? Nothing, unless you like stare at your phone and drive off the road. That's about it. But anyway, okay, well, I've been driving down this road a pretty decent way. I don't see any signs on these mailboxes. I'm guessing this is still 3000. I don't have signal. Oh wait, is that a church up there? Hold on. Big building straight ahead, and it looks like there's a graveyard beside it. Ah, there it is. Okay. Now, if I remember correctly, there's a house right beside this, so I need to turn off my high beams, and I need to sneak in here. There's a house right there, so this is grass right here, but I'm going to drive right here onto the concrete drive. Oh great, there's a car coming right behind me. It looks like a motorcycle. Oh no, a four-wheeler. Oh, that's just a good old boy. He don't care. Okay, anyway, I'll start the video when I get out here, and it's somewhat lit. Okay, well, we've done had a good old boy drive by on a four-wheeler at 2 in the morning, so they even have a list of all the people buried out here. Wow. And I think there's a sign over here. This might be like a whatever, a protected one. Oh, okay. 100-year anniversary. Okay. And it's not locked. The latch is even stretched out. Man. Wow, this is going to be the most lit up cemetery I've been to so far. There's a bunch of people on that list, but it does not look like it's that big. Like, let me try to use a light. I have to be careful because there's a house up there and there's a house over there, but that house can clearly see me. But like I said, a good old boy rode by on a freaking four-wheeler at 2 in the morning. So, wow, it's not that big. It's just right here. Like, that list had a bunch of people on it. So that could not be from just out here. this? 902. It's not going to be that old of a cemetery because I think it was established in 1901. So that takes away finding 1800s graves out here. I think in that last Oat Cemetery, was that like a 1801 or 1820 that I found? What is this? Mario Shaw. Interesting. I'm gonna try to be sparing with the flashlight. Doris Worrell. So far I'm noticing quite a few people that were born in 1910, 1957. James Bird. Let me try to turn the... That's it right there, just this little section. There's the car. It's not that big at all. That's a big tombstone right there. These look fresh. I don't like walking over fresh graves. Oh, there's a rose right there. I don't know if that's 2022. But that person was old. He lived a long life. Oh, that's not fresh. These aren't fresh. Dubose. There was a transmission builder in Lufkin, Dubose Transmission. They built some pretty good transmissions. I like the text on that. 1912. 1970, 1990, so none of those are new. No, there's just really just only one that was new that I've seen. Yeah, here's the gate right here. It's not that big at all, just a little bitty. Well, not too little, but the Oats Cemetery was a little bitty cemetery, but Lafitte. $1935 to 1996. Nothing written on that side. I don't know, this cemetery isn't really... I come out to these cemeteries at night because they're boring. There's nothing here. It's interesting looking at the tombstones, but it seems to make it a little bit more interesting at night. A little bit more chilling, if you will, or ghostly. Even though I don't believe in that shit, but it ruined it when the good old boy drove by on the four-wheeler. It just felt like everybody was partying out here. Like I'm bored out here now. That really took away from the spookiness, from the, I don't know what you would say about a cemetery. There's a cross right there. It's Rogers. That was the best auto tech teacher I had in Lufkin High School, Mr. Rogers. Fielder. What the heck is that? That sounds weird right there. Oh, I guess that's a grave right there. Okay, never mind. I don't know. So there must be, maybe there's unmarked graves here. That has to be what it is, because there's a lot of names on that list back there. I mean, I don't know the history of this cemetery, but maybe there's just a lot of unmarked graves. Does this say anything on it? Not really. I mean, it looks pretty cool. Well, it kind of has stuff written on it. It looked like that said 1956 right there, but I guess this wood would hold up for that long. I would think wood would be a bad fisherman on Heavenly. Oh, rest in peace. I would think wood would be a bad choice for a tombstone, but I don't know. I would think this stone right here would last longer. But you never know what happened. It may have been what he wanted. or what they could afford. You know, we can't say anything about that. These look kind of old, but I mean, if it's established in, well, I don't know, because this 1923, or well, no, the death date is 1923, but 1877. Cook. There's some cooks in Lufkin. Freaking shitty people. You can ask my buddy about the cooks in Lufkin. Oh, Eric. He knows all about the cooks. But anyway, that is a fresh grave right there. 1914 and 1916, that must have been a kid. Magnum. Okay, I probably should turn the flashlight off. $1916 infant. Oh, is this a new grave? 2016. Guess that's a grave right there. That's pretty cool. Lawson. There's a lot of Lawsons around here. Oh, U.S. Army, thank you for your service. Tommy Lynn Lawson. Another Rogers. Another Rogers. 1874. Trying to be careful out here where I step. Those flowers got knocked over. Kind of uneven ground right there. There. Maybe that'll stay up. Pretty sure the wind blew that over. 2020. All right. 1990. 2020. Okay. So that's fairly new. Another cross fell apart. I doubt I could try to put this back together. No, it's got staples are going everywhere. Can't put that back together. I don't really want anybody to see me out here messing with these. They'll think that I'm up to no good. Fucking the graves up and shit. That's how people are nowadays. Well, I guess that's it. Well, hell, you could just walk through here. You didn't have to I didn't have to open a gate. But yeah, I mean, look at all these names on here. I guess, like, some of these people could be on two of these people could be on one tombstone, or 3 or 4. But that's just a lot of names right there. Interesting. Pine Ridge Baptist Church. Not really too old of a church. Don't look too old or too like cool looking, but I really shouldn't. But one day I'm gonna check one of these doors and an alarm's gonna go off. Yeah, it's locked. I'm not even gonna try that one. All right, well, I'm about to leave, and I may turn back on that Burrow land and see if I can find that one just to see. Okay, we made it here again, and clearly this is an opening right here. I don't see any signs or anything. There's not even a gate here. There is a gate here, but this is the second time I've been out here and it's been open. And there's locks on that gate too. But we're gonna go down here. Let me turn off my high beams. I'm gonna take it that no one's around right here. There is a house way over there, and that place way over there that's off the road, that's off the highway, Highway 7 right there. We're just gonna go down here and stop, and I'm gonna look on maps again and get the pinpoint, and I'm just gonna walk out there a little distance. But you can see this field right here has been cut. It's short. You know, it's not tall grass, nasty, dangerous, bugs. But anyway, I'm gonna get down here, and I'm going to let me get turned around. That's the good thing about this little car. It can get into places. It's silent. Okay, so I just got off of maps and I looked, and where this light pole is, it shows it's like right out that way. So, oh, that was a cow. So I'm gonna walk out that way, turn my light on low. See, I don't see anything out here. There is nothing, but it shows I looked on maps, I have signal right here, and it shows it's right up here. I mean, did these homeowners maybe mow over it? Would they do that? I don't know. Clearly it's just a field right here. I see some grass built up. Like, this is a hay field, because here's leftover hay right here. Yeah, that's just animals digging in the ground. I don't want to shine the light too much, but there's nothing out here. Like, there is no cemetery. I don't see any tombstones or nothing. Let me look on maps again one more time. Okay, yeah, so I just double checked on maps, and it literally should be right here. Right here is where it should be. And as you can see, there is nothing. This is just a hayfield. No, there's nothing out here. So I don't know. I really don't know. I really wouldn't think people would, you know, maybe the map is wrong. But it shows it to be like right. It was literally where this telephone pole is right here. This electric pole is. It was literally just straight out that way, straight. And I looked on maps. I was walking all around where the cemetery symbol was, and there's nothing there. So I don't know, maybe it was mislocated, who knows. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time out here trying to find a cemetery that's either way in the wrong area, or it's either in the wrong area or it's no longer there. I don't know. I'm not getting into that, but who knows. Okay, those look like bees down there, bee boxes. There's a tree right there, but I'm even looking all out in this field, and there is nothing. Absolutely nothing. Nothing that way, nothing this way. There's a pole and an antenna here, a satellite here, like something used to be here. Anyway, I'm turning off the flashlight. I need to get my ass out of here now. Even though I don't think anybody can see me. But anyway, that's it. I tried to find the Burrow Cemetery again, but it seems to be missing. No idea what's up with that or what's going on there. We're going to call that case closed. Cannot find it. The other one I couldn't find was the Truett Cemetery, and that seemed like that was on private property, But if it was on private property, I don't know why there would be a sign on the road to it. But then again, I don't know. Anyway, I'll recap whenever I get back home. Alright guys, well, I guess that marks off Pine Ridge. So, oh, that's a terrible, Jesus Christ, wrong hand. So the next cemetery will be the Jackson Cemetery, the big one that's on the side of the road. I'm guessing, again, not very exciting because it's not like it's out in the middle of the woods or anything, but I don't know, it may be. But anyways, thanks for watching, and leave a comment if you have any suggestions or anything how to make these cemetery videos better, because I'm only doing this through the month of October, as this daily uploading, it's not for me. But anyway, thanks for watching, and you guys have a great day or night.